is Otis. Otis, can you look at the camera? Sorry,
You
but...
have to give him a clip.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Thank you.
Oh, he likes
And Otis, he's a half poodle, half Australian shepherd, 4 years old, and he's from Virginia. He doesn't shed, which is one of the things we wanted to get in a dog. And we love the combination of the dog. We love both of those dogs, and we thought that would be a good combination. And he actually, the reason I trained him or had him, went and made him a therapy dog, trained him, is we were in a Home Depot buying some supplies, and I brought him in with me. They were okay with that. And there was a group of disabled kids coming through on a tour.
Oh.
And Otis looked at them, and there were some kids in wheelchairs and on crutches, and I asked the chaperones if it was okay if Otis were to go say hello. And Otis walked over to them, and they just lit up. Their eyes lit up. I was like, you know, he's got this obvious ability to make people smile and happy, so I gotta share him. So, you know, and it's like I could bore you to death for all day.
Did he have to become certified and go through
The food over there?
Yes.
and stuff?
Yes, for insurance purposes, we had to pass a test just to show that, you know, I can lead him and he can. The main thing is he has to be able to scratch his ear and stand on his legs.
Stand on his legs.
That's his, yes. No, the main thing is I have to be able to, you know, make him not grab a treat. If it's a pill for in a senior center, and you know, if somebody drops their medication. Oh, did I say the word
Okay.
treat? Yeah. Can you wait? Here, show people how you can wait. Okay, sit. Good boy. No, wait.
Oh my goodness.
Watch. Speak.
Oh.
Good boy. All done.
I could stand more of those, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very food oriented. So, come say hello. Oh, come say hi. And that's about all its tricks, unfortunately.
Oh, well, do the rollover for the camera.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
You need to, yeah.
You know that noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think he likes being scratched there, right? You know.
Yeah.
That.
That's
That's good. Otis, come here. Can you show everybody? Can you do it? Come here. To the camera.
Sit down.
Sit. Good boy. Lie down. Down.
Nice.
He knows the routine. Exactly.
One step ahead of you.
Right. Well, the woman that we work with, her name's Christine McDonald, and I think she's here in town, and
McDonald, yeah.
she's awesome. She loves Otis and was really sweet.
Goodness.
And was his kindergarten teacher and all, but she said to vary the routine up so that he doesn't do this automatically. Because, you know, as soon as I open a treat out, he's already swatting, giving me a high five. And,
Oh.
right.
trying to find the right one.
That's a nasty one he has there. Got a bite.
Come say hello. Come say hi. Good
How
boy.
you, Lucy?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
But I think this is like the highest level of Buddhism that you can attain. Like, supposedly you go through 400 lives. The highest level is to be a dog and, like, you know, conquered or acted. This is your day. You know.
I have one for 14 years. Great dog. Mix.
A mix.
Lab and a Springer.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Do you go to all kinds of places?
Well, we go to the Rivercrest Deaconess over in Concord quite a bit. That's, you know, because they needed someone to fill in there, and that's the first place we've been to. We're going to start over at Minuteman Ark with Down syndrome, because he's big and he doesn't mind being roughhoused with, and those kids can be, you know, a little rougher, but he doesn't mind. So.
He's happy right there. They're all scratched.
But yeah.
Wow.
Millie had a dog, and where she lived before now, they made her put the dog down. It was terrible.
Oh, really?
You're not
They wouldn't-
allowed in the apartment.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Her personality, I don't think she would have
done well with anybody. We got her from Buddy Dog, and if you came near her, she'd bark her head off, and all these other things. I don't think anybody could have adjusted to her.
Right, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, it is.
No, and I have an aunt in New Mexico, and she's in a care. She's beginning Alzheimer's, and she's doing great. She's been great for several years, but they let her bring her cats in with her. But she loves pets, and I can't go visit her very easily with him.
No.
So,
Yeah, that's true. Cats. I have
Right.
a cat. I tell
Something
my
about
cat to
that.
sit. She knows commands. Cats do know commands.
yeah, we have 2 cats who are very smart. It's amazing what they perceive, and they know as soon as he's left the house. It's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Half a second after we're out the door. I mean, I could walk out that door 5 times without him. As soon as he's with me, they know. So it's really amazing.
And cats rule.
Well, they're nice cats. They haven't swatted him yet, and they have their claws.
Oh, well, I had a cat that cat was around for 17 years. She was just a tabby, and she established the rules.
I wish ours would, because they were there first, and he likes them. He wants to play with them.
Yeah, that's right.
He thinks they're toys. And,
She would sit on a chair with her paw hanging down, and as fast,
swat them. I heard that many times, yes.
and you'd hear,
Yeah.
just sit on the cellar stairs and just sit there and look at her. Like, I dare you to come down.
Oh, they do intimidate him a little bit.
Yeah.
So I try to have sessions with them every day and just sort of be there and let them get acclimated. And, so.
Oh, yeah, that's
Otis, sorry. Say hello.
I love that leash. That's a nice leash.
Thanks. Yeah, it's like the Southwest, kind of reminds me of New Mexico.
How does he get along with the cats, though, basically?
He wants to play with them, and he'll bark at them, and he scares the cats. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
they'll
huge.
have all parties.
But I don't think he would hurt them.
Dogs scared cats.
And he wants to chase them, and they don't think that's fun.
How'd you happen to hear about him way down in Virginia?
Just a little internet ad. We Googled Aussie Doodle, or Australian Shepherd and Poodle, and my wife liked poodles and I liked Australian Shepherds, so we compromised. And he doesn't shed, so it's really,
It's like an African.
How long have you had him?
Well, we got him when he was 4 months old. So, this is kind of funny. When I obviously flew down and I was flying back, and the woman told me, who bred him, said he was about 12, 15 pounds, which is fine for carrying. You can carry on a dog that size in a plane. And we borrowed a little carry-on bag, and I had my little backpack with just paper towels and cleaners and things, just in case.
Be prepared.
Right, and I just, went down one day and stayed overnight, picked him up that morning, and went to the airport. I got there maybe half an hour early because I didn't know what his control was. So anyhow, I got there at the ticket front thing, and this one woman's looking at me with the dog, and he wouldn't fit in the carry-on bag. Only about a quarter of him was in it because he was actually 25 pounds. And he just sat perfectly still and calm, very nice, in this bag, and I had the 2 handles, and his head's coming out between the handles. So people are just looking at him and smiling. And this lady starts yelling at me that he's not going to get on the plane. There's no way that he is getting on this plane while I'm alive. And I'm just like, the terrorists are, not with dogs. I'm okay,
Yes.
But she just was insistent that I wasn't going to get on the plane, so I'm like, what am I going to do? How am I going to get him home? My 9-year-old daughter thinks I'm coming home with a dog this afternoon, and I'm going to have to get a room, get a new plane. She goes, we get to fly this airline, and you have to take a crate. And I'm like, I'm not going to put him in a crate in a plane. So fortunately, this other woman who worked for the airline came over and said, the window kiosk works over there, or the self-serve kiosk, you can get your boarding pass there. And so I snuck around, and I got my boarding pass, and that was it. I was like, bye-bye.
Where was that other woman sitting?
Yeah, no, she works for the airline.
So you were all set?
Oh, and the pilot and the flight attendant were just like, here, you guys, you take these seats. So he sat on my lap the whole flight home and slept half the way. Yeah, it was really sweet. So,
How old was he at that point?
4 months. So
So you really bonded with your dog.
Because the dog got loose and in the plane, you know, and hid away. Because I went in Florida, I had a little bitty dog on a leash, and they wouldn't even let me get off that tram that's between the two stations. They made me get right back on and leave.
Oh, really?
Because they were afraid the dog would get loose and hide on a plane. So probably if the dog is completely in the case,
Yeah, he can, right,
you know,
right.
they
You
wouldn't
have
have
him,
said anything, but where he
Right.
was.
Look at him, watch
you
his
could
hand,
see
watch
him.
something.
right, oh yeah, there
Yeah.
was no way he was gonna fit in there. I'd have to like, you know,
Yeah.
and I was just,
Yeah.
I just
But that's
gave
what,
up.
you know, you can understand from there.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And you don't know what he's gonna do, if he's gonna hurt anybody or anything,
Right.
so.
Right.
But, you know, you could tell his personality.
Yeah.
Even when he was a puppy, he really hasn't changed. He's just wants love, gives love, right? And he's leaning on me right now.
Yes, yes.
He leans on you a lot.
Sorry there, buddy. Come say hello. Come say
Got a
hi.
white spot underneath too.
Jeff, I think we got a white spot underneath.
You probably don't
That's why I remember
Yeah.
who?
The Chihuahua.
Oh, yeah, April?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like him, right?
know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And mom told me they
Well,
had you.
yeah, they had to get rid of theirs, yeah. My father was very upset.
Yeah.
He was a bit much. He was biting like my nephew. Chihuahua, not Otis. This other, my parents' little dog that they rescued.
He looks so much like a Portuguese water dog.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
People,
what's been bothering me.
yeah,
Terry.
Remember.
Does he like the water?
he
Like
does.
Obama's
Yeah,
dog.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is he got web toes?
I don't know if they're webbed, but
'Cause I know my,
can you tell maybe? Otis, come here. Can she look at your paw? Here.
cool.
Say high five.
High five. High five.
Show me the money.
Give me the cookie first.
No, make sure he doesn't scratch.
Oh, high five. High five.
Good boy.
No, he clean his toes, I mean, and mine from the lab, you know, he had.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's got whip toes. Oh, so Mike, what do you think I'm doing? Good boy, good boy. I was just checking. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But he does love the water. We go, you know, it's a great excuse for me to go to the beach in the off season.
Yeah.
Who's he sleep with?
Yeah, he sleeps in my wife and I's room. And we close the door, and then the two cats go sleep on my daughter's bed. So it's like we've arranged things. It's an equitable arrangement.
Does he ever find anything nice on the beach to roll into?
Oh, yeah.
I have that.
I gave him a bath today or yesterday. You know, get him all nice for visiting here. And
Yeah.
this morning we're out for a walk in the field, and he rolls in something or other, and I'm like, but fortunately, it wasn't too bad. No,
We used to take my dog down to the beach in the winter,
Do you smell her?
right.
and he'd find some
Yeah.
juicy things.
Oh yeah. Well,
I had
fish.
to line the pole back of the car to take him home.
Yes. Yep. No, I carry a beach towel. I used to carry a little hose so I could rinse them off. You know, and you know, he just has a bed in the back, and I just, you know, it's a 10-year-old car I have, so I don't really worry about it too much.
Right.
Yeah, he's worth it.
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, look at this.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
But he's funny. He'll play. He loves, you know, other doodles, other mixed dogs. He can tell, and they will play like there's no tomorrow, running around chasing each other and just, they have a, it's fun.
That's fun.
Fun watching them play.
Watch them go.
Yeah.
My daughter's going to Texas. They tend to be really sweet dogs.
They do. Golden doodles. Half golden retriever, half Labrador, poodles tend to be just the happiest dogs.
Now, how does the dog, do you have a fence around your house, or how do you control him outside?
Yeah, I fenced it off, and yeah, because we live on a busy street, and we also have an invisible fence, so even across the front, so he doesn't like that. He learned very fast.
What happens if the power goes out? Does that mean that?
There's a battery on it,
I was wondering
but
about that.
he believe me, I can't make him walk across the front, which is good.
Does that hurt them?
I've carried it across and forgotten and gotten a shock, and it's a pretty big shock.
Yeah.
It's but it beeps first. He gets like 3 beeps.
Warning?
Yep, and he backs off right away. It wakes. He's only been shocked once in training. So
That's good.
no, he's a quick learner.
Yeah.
Aren't you afraid somebody was stealing?
That, yeah.
A little bit. I won't leave him. If I go into Boston, I won't leave him tied up outside alone.
No.
But
Does he have a microchip?
yes. Yep.
Does he need a lot of exercise?
Yeah, 2 or 3 miles a day.
Yeah.
Good
So,
for you.
and that's the best thing. It makes me get out
Right.
and do it. So it's really,
In my backyard, I can make her land.
it's a terrific win-win. And he's for socializing or whatever. I've met so many different people with dogs. Well, I wish I rent them out to my single friends. He pays half the rent.
When he's on his hind legs.
Well, my daughter will dance with him,
Yeah, that's
but
what
I don't think he likes it.
Because you'd be good
So
at
when
it.
he's standing there, does he hit your shoulders?
I don't know. He gets on my daughters, but
Stand there, you love being cat.
he can jump if he's
Love being
excited.
petted.
If I haven't seen him for a couple of days, he'll jump straight up about 4 or 5 feet high a few times. It's really cute.
Oh, he's your dog.
Yeah. He spends all day with me,
Well,
but he has a good relationship with my daughter. He really does. They play differently, and he knows, with her, he does certain things, and
No, they're not whipped, are they?
so.
They're not whipped.
are they not whipped?
They're not whipped. You think I should give you a cookie?
There's a great documentary on dogs called Decoding Dogs.
Oh.
It was like a Nova special. Did you see it?
I saw that it was advertised, I never saw the whole thing.
Okay, well it's funny because dogs have been companions for man for centuries, and they think that dogs helped man become much more civilized in a couple different ways. They were warnings. If you're sleeping and somebody comes up on you, your dog wakes up and is protective of you and keeps away other animals. Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You still have dog breath, though, don't you? It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Like we have a pile of toys on top of our dresser. No, he's good. He sleeps. He's a good sleeper. He waits. If he wakes up early, I just tell him to go lay down, and he goes back and lays down.
Oh, that's
Yeah. I wish my daughter would like to do that.
You better not leave him alone with that toy though. If he breaks it open, he'll swallow the squeaker.
He never has. He's never. No, he's broken open enough. And,
That's like kids, they never have, but.
right. No, I know. I worry about all that little stuff. You're not going to eat that, right? You're gonna,
He's showing the squeaker.
yeah. No, I'll tell him he has to stay. He always walks out thinking, he's excited to come, and I'll look at him and say, you can't come today. And he makes the saddest face. Turns around, slowly walks back. So my wife likes to brag how she can put her face down next to him when he's eating his food, which I'm like, why do you want to do that? I mean, that's like pushing your limits, right? I think she's, I think I was bitten as a kid, because I took a dog's bone away once. I was like, I was 2, and, you know,
Memory of you though.
no, I mean, yeah. Well, Otis, I'll come get you tomorrow, okay? Why don't you stay here, all right? Can you stay here for the night?
Oh,
You happy?
Look at that face.
Will you stay here for the night?
Yeah.
Or you want to go?
Boy and all.
Oh, hey, you're giving the toy up for me.
See,
You
now
know,
that's love.
I know.
That was pre-toy.
Speak. Speak. Speak.
Crazy, Jeff.
Very good.
He's
Speak.
thinking about it.
He's looking at you.
Okay, he's waiting for, yeah, now he's,
Isn't that
okay,
something?
Otis. There you go.
You got to cross
somebody
else
Yeah. Say hello to everybody. Say thank you for my toy, okay? Yeah,
No, you don't want
Yeah.
anything other than.
good boy, I know, Dad took it away. That's me, but you know, say thank you, yeah.
Thank you for
Yes,
coming.
thank you for coming. Come and get some.
Good boy.
You've done a good job. Yes, you have.
Oh, he thinks this is why he was born, you know.
Well, it's when you put in the stuff.
I've heard, yeah, I've heard that.
I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, no, there's
Is some of the
definitely,
experiments that they've done.
right.
6'4".
No, he's got a very keen sense of smell. But there's a, you know, it's confusing. There's a Labradoodle, and then there's a Australian miniature Labradoodle.
Yeah.
So it's not part Australian Shepherd either. So I'll meet somebody, and they're like, oh, we have an Australian Labradoodle.
I never heard of that.
Oh, oh, hi. You say hi.
Hi, honey.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that means. Say goodbye.
You probably said
Boy.
take a shot. Is that a good sign?
You know, just her walking around and she.
Okay.
That's when you go.
Yeah, maybe sort of.
No, he refused to go here.
Sure.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good. I think you're right, though. Maybe he was
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
right.
You want that? Yeah? Okay.
He said, not yet, I don't need it.
Yes, you're being okay, huh?
Yes.
He's got his eye on being okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. It's like, he knows you're official of some sort.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Oh, you tried to.
They had to investigate
Oh,
Between
this
the
is-
toy.
Good boy. See, thanks for my toy, everybody.
Very well done.
Such a good boy. Such a good boy.
Very good.
Very good boy. Yeah, the toy, we haven't got it. He's got this nice white spot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I should show that. Lift them up, but.
Very nice. I think that's the scratching spot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You like that? You do.
You know, and it's funny. His look changes with his haircuts. If he likes you. When we first get him cut, he looks really smooth and elegant. And then he's very fit and thin. You know, it's like he loses 15 pounds right away.
Right.
But, you know, and then when he's got this long hair, he looks like this English sheepdog, black English sheepdog. It's funny. It can get fairly long. You know, if Odie, come over here. Yeah, no, over here. Go say hi to your friends. Okay, come on.
Did you let it grow for winter?
So, yeah.
This guy, I know, he just turned around. It's still there, it's still there.
He's staying here forever.
That's a good spot, yes.
Charlie won't take it.
Yeah, no, you love this, don't you? Boy.
Don't you need that drug, Charlie? Don't you need that drug?
You gotta learn to make your
Don't you
circle.
need that drug?
He said, I said, let's put back.
Sweetheart.
See, a lover. Thanks
I
for
love
bringing
it.
it.
Well, thanks for having him back.
Yeah,
This
I
is
love the
really,
feel of
Are you
it.
gonna breed him at all, have puppies?
he was neutered. My wife ran off and thought that was, they lived longer and decided to do that. I was just like,
Oh, no.
heartbroken. You know, she told me she was gonna do it, and I was, didn't, you know, I was like, well, okay. But, no, I know, he is, he is.
It'd be nice to have one little.
I don't know, they can do that stuff?
What? I said better him than you.
Oh. No, I didn't say anything yet, but thanks for outing me, Chad. No, I've known Jackie forever, so she can say that.
Oh, he,
Right.
Thank you very much for coming.
No, you can tell I don't like to show them off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
is that hers on the floor there, that yours, Terry?
That's mine.
Yeah, tell my wife, oh, just get your toys, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we
Thanks,
enjoyed
this is
very
You
much.
ought to have, charge your dog for $5 or something.
Hands off my phone.
Like,
Yeah, right.
I saw
I
that.
love to say, you know, they're like, he's a therapy dog, what do you mean, what's that mean? I go, well, he gets $125 an hour.
Then we dad could retire.
Here, you're not gonna, come on, bring your toy.
You gonna go play
It's
with
a boy.
Yeah, where you going? Where are you
Get-
going?
No, you can bring it, that's for you. That's for you. You can bring it, come on, Otis. Good boy. Good boy.
Gee whiz, I didn't know that was for me.
I know.
Okay, now I
We're
know.
gonna take it.
You know, typical.
No,
Thank
I
you,
would love
everybody.
to have a dog. It's not
Bye.
feasible anymore.
No.
You know, just walking it,